All right, so let me give you the context. Nick don't even know this story yet. So lady has a tree. I think I did the estimate last week. I think it's a poplar. And it's not a very big poplar, but it totally uprooted from the ground. Like, it's 100% disconnected from the earth. Hung up in two other, I think, poplars. And it's not on there very well. And it's sort of just stuck between two trees. And if it rolls either way, it's going to fall right on the house. I mean, it's not going to destroy the house, but it would do significant damage. So she calls a tree company. This is coming from the customer. Calls a tree company. They show up and they tell her it cannot be done without a crane, but there's absolutely no way in with the crane from the front, any type of crane. You can't get it from the driveway because the house is right there, and there's like a ditch with a water main that runs through, so you can't get that out either. So they give her this super overinflated price to remove the fence, cut down 4 or 5 trees in the front, and then they would have to drive up in the front. Told her that they would absolutely destroy the lawn, but if she wants it down, that's the only way to do it, and the price was exacerbated by tens of thousands of dollars. Anyway, so she has 2 other tree companies show up and tell her the exact same thing. So anyway, the way I proposed, we had to cut a couple trees to get in there. We have to go through a ditch, so we're going to be building a bridge this morning. And we'll definitely be building that bridge faster than they're going to build that Baltimore bridge. I'm telling you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. So when we get to the job, I'll show you how we're going to build this bridge. All right. We are on site. And I'm about to show you guys where we got to build this bridge. So this is where the ditch is. We'll let Ian pull up. I'll go show you the trees and whatever. But anyway, here's our problem tree. Now I'll show you more when we get up there, but it's got 1 lead on the left here hung up on this tree, and 1 lead on the right here hung up on this tree. That tree is not coming down. That's just getting trimmed up.
Trim as we can trim.
So yeah.
So what do we got coming down here? 1, 2.
As you can see, there is the base. Totally hollow. Totally disconnected. This one's coming down. They're all marked, Nick.
Yeah.
So what my plan is that I think this tree right here, they actually added. This one, they added. Look at that, Buster.
Oh yeah, that looks like a fun one.
Yeah. So we're gonna run a bunch of ropes. What I figured, what I'm gonna do is I want to get a rope in the middle going to this tree. I want to get a rope out to the oak, and I want to get a rope out to here, so it's sort of a 3-way tie.
Can't go left, can't go right,
it can't go down. Yeah, and then we can start picking it apart. All right, let's get to bridge building here, boys. Right here. So what I would do first is probably, I don't know, we'll have to just lay them this way first, and then we'll lay them sideways. So
get in here. We got mats too.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're definitely gonna need mats. We'll start with these small blocks. See if we could get these guys down like this. So move these down that way just a little bit. Should have plenty of blocks. Block that you just set, Devin, that's only as wide as we need to go. Nope, that one, the last one. Yep, we don't need to go any wider than that. I think what we're gonna have to do now is let me see one of these. We're gonna have to lay ones here alongside of it, and then I think we could take probably the big ones and start working our way up.
You want big blocks now?
Yeah, I think big blocks will work.
Medium blocks maybe?
I don't know. If you guys think I know what I'm doing, you're severely mistaken.
You're sadly mistaken.
No. I think now what we should do is lay them this way, right?
On here?
I think so, yeah.
And then maybe get a big block over here.
Yeah.
And then match straight across.
Yep. Yeah, there we go.
I want this to be about here.
Yeah.
To be somewhat level with that.
Well, the last time we did this too, what we ended up doing is once we did lay the mat down, we sort of put shit under the mat afterwards.
Yeah. And the mat will kind of bend and keep it.
Yeah.
It'll work.
We still got a lot more bigs though.
I think we're gonna need little guys on this side too.
Yeah, definitely just step up onto it.
Yeah.
What if you use the bigs in the middle? We did
That looks good. Right now we're engineers?
Yes,
absolutely.
So now we just got to do that
Right here.
right here.
And the track's got to ride on that. We're going to need one more medium right there, right? You're just reversing this.
We're just basically reversing it. We got another big block? Big block.
Whenever I hire somebody, the first question I ask, do you know how to build a bridge?
Yeah, absolutely. And if they say no,
that question.
Yes, you were.
It's
on the questionnaire. Medium French fry.
okay. And then we need little guys.
Little guys.
Little guys.
Little dinkies.
Little stringy dinkies.
Oh, God.
Right?
Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Why does this thing keep... What is this camera doing, man?
I don't know.
It doesn't want to work.
You kept not making.
Look at that.
We got a train across.
Yeah, this is good.
What are we pulling on here? Just a spider?
Yeah. Don't worry, we just have to bring my $180,000 lift across the bridge that a bunch of tree men built.
What's the worst that could
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen.
Lincoln log bridge.
Oh, if anything.
That looks good. That looks like it might slightly... Yeah, look, that's what I was just about to say, Nick. Stop sitting around, though. We got shit to do.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, grab that side, Dennis.
I mean, honestly, Buster,
The center's not even gonna matter.
yeah, you're
Because
right.
only gonna be on both sides.
So if you want, kick the center that back that one all the way out.
That's gorgeous. Definitely should use the remote when we do this.
No. Drive fast, take chances.
All right, so the basis of the bridge is down. So we'll see again when we go across it. And we are going across the bridge, which is amazing. Look at that. Look at that bridge, bro. Are you kidding me? Look at that bridge, boys. It don't get better than that, bro. How do you even compete with that? Yeah, man. Hey, hey, back it out. We'll bring the bucket truck in. All right, where's my grounds guys here? Ian and Shane. I need 3 porta wraps with 3 straps. And then I want to be turned like this. Backed up as far as we can.
We might have to get our
There.
legs open before.
Actually, the turret's in the front anyway. We might just be able to come straight in. Because if the turret's here versus if it's this way or this way, it don't matter.
No, it doesn't really matter.
So, come straight in.
Cutting and throwing though?
Yeah, there's going to be some cut and throwing, so I'm going to have to
Keep
cut and
in
throw
mind
right
that
there.
you're one.
All right, so let's get 1 porta wrap on this tree right here. Porta wrap there. I want 1 porta wrap here. Whoever's got the other one. They got to be on the side of the tree facing the tree is where I want them. We want another porta wrap over here. We're going to need more slings too. Okay. Go as low as we can. Okay. Hey, let's get these legs down. Morning. What is this thing? Does that cut wood? That thing you just gave me.
Oh, that thing? Cut wood.
Need 1 more strap.
It was cutting good on that pipe.
Let me get that. What are we doing?
Take that. Yeah, you got that.
All right, so first thing we got to do is get these pulleys set up. I'm going to set up basically 3 pulleys. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get, I'd rather have this one on here. We're going to put this strap on with a pulley. That's perfect. We're going to get that nice and tight. I think what we'll do is we'll put the big block on first, if I could get it out. Put this big old son of a bitch on here. The bucket itself right now is extremely slippery. All right, that's in. Now what we got to do is we're going to go over and we're going to get one either in that tree or that tree. This next one here, I'm going to run this here. Again, we're going to want this thing as tight as we could get her. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm going to lock this thing in so it can't go left, it can't go right, and it can't go down. And furthermore, if something was to happen where it goes one way or the other, it's going to swing away from the house, not at the house. All right. Got 2 in. Now we just got to go get the 3rd in. So I think the tree itself, if you see right here, if it's going to go anywhere, is it going to go down? It's going to try to swing towards me. That's why we got to pulley over there, pulley over there, pulley over there. We'll get this bad boy right here. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go down and get our ropes. All right, go ahead, just throw it up. Where's the rest of them?
So you can start it back up from up there. You gotta wait.
Next. Is that a bull rope?
I got the ball rope.
Yeah, give me the bull rope.
You don't want this one?
Nope.
Good?
Yep.
What else you need?
Right now, nothing. Once I get these on, though, I want everybody to... You got a lot of guys. You should be able to tighten them as tight as we can.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. All right, first rope. I think this is like 9,000 pound rope, which is more than sufficient to hold that whole tree. We're going to bring this across. Now these dead nubs, I'm going to leave these. I'm going to go above these dead nubs here to keep the rope from sliding. I know they're dead, but they still hold a lot of pressure. I mean, this one might not, but these ones are pretty strong. All right, that first one's in. Now what I could do here is I'm going to get this bow rope in here now, because then I could just, instead of coming back, Nick tied this all stupid on me. Thank you, Nick. All right. Nick's down there complaining he's scared to fly in a plane, not scared to go up in a tree. All right, that's hooked up. All we got to do now is get over there to that yellow block. It's crazy. Get this right on there. All right. Yo, let's get that hooked up. All right, now we just got to get the 3rd one. Get this one through this pulley. Ah, copy. She's in. There we go, boys. Now we're good. Now we just got to go up, tie this one up, tighten them up, and then we can start picking the tree apart without fear of it toppling. A lot of ropes, a lot of rigging, but at least we know that the tree is not coming down. All right, we're tied up. I would tighten the bull rope first, then that one, and then this one. All right, wait till I get up there. I'm gonna take all the weight, the non-weight bearing limbs off the tree and get this thing set up to right where it's, where the weight is on it. Just trying to figure out how to word that for you. We got a hanger right here. So, because what I have to do is, hey, that stuff, yeah, it's gonna go right where you're standing. Devin, ready? All right, so what we're gonna have to do is none of this stuff right here. Oh, ow, hit me right in my eye. None of this stuff right here has any weight on it. It's all right there. Honestly, she got really lucky. Really lucky. So, and everything's gonna have to get cut really small. That way, nothing, if I throw anything and it does hit something, it's clear. Hey! Is there a door on that side of the house? We gotta make sure nobody comes out because I'm gonna be throwing stuff over there. Oh, we're in the money. We are in the money. Yep. End up throwing my arm out, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. A little weight on it. All right, that leads free. Just gotta get this piece out. All right, that's free. All right, we gotta go back in. We gotta figure out if there's any more weight anywhere, which there's not, which is lovely. That will make my job easier. So we have all the weight right there and right there. So I'm 35 years old, and I don't remember what it felt like when I was a child and Santa was coming. But this morning, not even this morning, last night, even the day before, I knew I was coming to do this tree, and I absolutely could not wait. Like I mean, every second was like, I can't wait to go to bed. I can't wait to do that tree. Like, I thought about it for 2 days. I just love doing this shit. I love anything with a challenge. And this is not no ordinary tree, especially doing a tree that multiple companies said you can't do it without a crane. They wanted to cut down all these trees in the front, remove that fence, fill that ditch with dirt, bring a crane right up into here. Like crazy. Crazy amount of stuff. Which I'm not saying was a bad idea, but it just wasn't necessary. I think what I'm gonna do now is, instead of cutting and throwing all this shit, we could use this elm tree to rope some pieces back. I am gonna set up a rope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get another rope, which is our fourth rope. I'm gonna set it up in this elm that's live so I can rope some of these logs back. I'm about to swap batteries, but I want to show you this. So you got a rope running to a pulley over here, rope running to a pulley over here. There's that rope running to that pulley over there. And now I got this rope that I have to rig with, and it's got to go between these lines to get up there so I can rope that. Just wanted to show you that. Now I have to pay attention to every single one of these ropes and every single thing that I'm doing, because if you mess up one thing, you could hit a rope and it could slide down the rope, hit something else, or I could shake the tree too much. So you got to be careful with everything. Hey, I need a pull line. Yes. What? Nowheres. You just need it to pull the piece past the roof. God damn. All right. You don't need that till it comes over. You ready? What? Isn't it? Put that through there. Nothing more I hate than whipping myself in the face. Very annoying. Some kind of rookie move that is. There's my time bowling. What I'm going to do here is I'm also going to put, see, I'm going to put it below that nub, and then I'm going to put a half hitch up high. But the problem is that this bucket is so slow, I don't want to move. Pisses me off. And if you see, I went the wrong way. All right, tighten it up. She's ready to rock. So we got the, obviously it's tied up. They got a pull line to get it past the roof. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just tie them up and suck it up. I'm good right now. I got to cut and throw. All right, we'll be back here shortly. I got to cut and throw. That's boring, but once we get into some intricate shit, I'll be right back.